Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Obviously, Season 2 of Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone has been out for a couple of days now, and with it, we got the usual seasonal gameplay updates. We got new weapons, new maps, new modes, all sorts of stuff like that. You might not have realized, though, there's actually already been some secret sort of confirmed updates to be coming in the future, some pretty significant gameplay updates that have been addressed and just weren't really super, out there to begin with unless you were actively looking for it. We've also got some inside details on some updates that are confirmed to not be happening despite a lot of community feedback, and some other secret gameplay updates already now live. So lots to dig into here right away. Initially, let's start with some very ambiguous sort of hidden details that have been revealed in the past couple of days directly from Call of Duty. Obviously, one of the big things that happened with the Season 2 update, specifically for Warzone, was the debut of Ranked Resurgence. Ranked play is now back in Warzone, but it's on Resurgence for the first time ever. Obviously, last year with the initial debut of Ranked play, it took place on Battle Royale on Al Mazrah. As of right now, there is no big map Battle Royale ranked play mode available. It is exclusively Resurgence ranked, but it's not going to stay like that forever. Very subtly, Call of Duty did confirm that big map Battle Royale ranked play will be coming in the future. In their initial blog post revealing Season 2, it wasn't really a standout point or anything, but they did say this: ranked play arrives in Warzone, taking place in Fortune's Keep and using the Resurgence rules for the first time. The fundamentals are the same: fight your way towards the top 250 leaderboard and earn ranked plays as you progress. But there are alterations and innovations to be aware of, as discussed below. This is the first of the ranked play modes to come to Warzone. Battle Royale players should expect a ranked play experience to return later in the year. So you have it there, officially confirmed directly from Call of Duty. Resurgence Ranked is not going to be the only ranked mode or the exclusive ranked mode for Warzone 3. Standard Battle Royale ranked play like what we had on Al Mazrah will be returning. Now, I was a part of a dev call prior to Season 2 to preview some of the Season 2 updates and beyond, and we did ask about this, is there any information on standard ranked play? Do we know when that's coming? And all they told us was that it would be happening in a future season. They did not go into specifics for that, so it could be Season 3, it could be Season 4. I doubt it would be something as late as Season 5 or 6, just because then we'd get the whole integration shortly after that to start off Season 1 with Gulf War later on this year, and ranked play probably wouldn't be there at launch, similar to how it wasn't this past year. So I'd imagine in the next couple of seasons that will debut, and then it seems like we're going to have two different ranked experiences to choose from. I'd be surprised if they kept both of them on at the same time, just because that would split the player base a decent amount, and rank's already kind of limited because a lot of players just don't care to try that hard or have the increased SBMM, right? But it'll be interesting to see how exactly they go through and they approach that. Now, another upcoming update that we have a few details on here and there is actually a sort of map update, but also feature update coming to Fortune's Keep in the form of the Research Vessel. This is going to be a new mobile POI that's going to be coming to Fortune's Keep in season with like the reloaded update here for Season 2. And in this dev call that I was a part of, they sort of previewed this is going to have all sorts of cool things on it. It'll actually stop at one point on the map. It'll anchor down and you can use the anchors to zip line up onto it. There's going to be a UAV tower on it. There's going to be increased loot. It's going to be like a high loot area basically, so better stuff to find on it. And it basically acts as like its own safe zone. It'll say the zone is like moving across the water where the research vessel is going to be. Well, it's actually going to create a safe space that you can get into for the time being. It won't be a permanent thing. It'll start to close in as the zones close in and there's no more resurgence, but really cool feature there. It's also apparently going to have specific Easter eggs tied to it as well, according to High Moon, who obviously helped develop Fortune's Keep this year. So some interesting details coming from that. Hey everyone, real quick, wanted to take a second and highlight Gamer Advantage. Of course, in every single video, you guys see me rocking my Horizon frames, and even when I'm not recording videos, these are on all day, every day. I've said it before, I'll say it again. These are by far the most important part of my day-to-day setup. And the reason for that is that these allow me to be the most efficient I can be every single day. Wearing them, I'm getting reduced headaches, reduced eye strain, and best of all, I'm sleeping better at night so I can wake up feeling nice and refreshed every single day to get back on that grind to make content for y'all. So if you're looking at screens for long periods of time, whether it be playing games, doing work, doing school, whatever the case is, do yourself a favor, get a pair of Gamer Advantage glasses. They offer prescription and regular lenses, a bunch of different frames and colorways, a little bit of something for everyone. And if you do want to pick up a pair, throw in code Immortal at checkout and it'll get you a nice little discount. The link for that will be down in the description below if you're interested. We also have a new hidden setting now live within Warzone and Modern Warfare 3, something that was not acknowledged anywhere, but it's actually pretty useful for a specific niche of gameplay, and that is actually a new akimbo behavior setting that's available for keyboard and mouse and controllers. So with this, what it does is allow you to choose how your akimbo weapons work. Do you want to use left trigger and right trigger separately to fire an akimbo weapon? So if you only want to fire your right gun, you use right trigger. If you only want to fire your left gun, you use left trigger. Or do you want to use a shared input so you only have to press one trigger to shoot both of the guns? Now there's that option in game where you can actually do that. Like I said, it's a super niche setting, but it is a new one that was updated and there was no mention of this anywhere. So kind of a cool feature there if akimbo is a, constant part of your gameplay maybe. And by the way, as we are continuing through with all of these sort of hidden updates and secret previews that we've got, if you are new to the channel, every single day, I got you covered with all things going on in the world of Call of Duty, whether it's news, updates, patch notes, meta breakdowns, you'll find it all right here. So feel free to hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications. And if you enjoyed this one, do me a favor, drop a like on it. As always, much love to everyone who takes the time to do so, as it does really help grow the channel. And we do have a bit more information on some upcoming updates for zombies, actually, courtesy of this Season 2 early preview call that I was a part of. Admittedly, some of it is not so great news, and some of it's maybe what I would consider some hopeful news at best. We did directly ask Treyarch, hey, is there going to be any new plans to introduce some new perks throughout the year for zombies? And are there going to be any new enemy types as well, or any new zombie types added in? And Treyarch outright just basically confirmed, no, there are currently no plans to introduce new perks or new enemy types for Modern Warfare Zombies. What we have now is going to last us throughout the year, and I imagine that, once COD 2024 Black Ops Gulf War drops and that reintroduces zombies and it's a full Treyarch title, we'll see some larger innovations happen there with that kind of stuff. But as for Modern Warfare Zombies, it doesn't seem like anything too major is going to be happening in the way of those style of gameplay updates. Another big request from the community in regards to zombies is an update to the stash mechanic. Can we get a larger stash so we can hold more items out of a game? And again, we asked the devs about this, and basically what they said is that they're aware that people want to have larger stashes, and it's something they are considering. It's something they're evaluating. Basically, the way that they described it is that they want the stash to have a certain level of value to it. You really want to have to make decisions. Okay, I really want to keep this perk for this next round. I really want to keep this crystal or this power up for this next round, or this upgrade for this next round. Maybe I'm just going to have to get rid of, this flopper or something else in your inventory that maybe isn't as valuable, this ammo mod. They want it to, have that risk and reward style to it. They don't just want it to be, open season. All right, every single piece of loot you can get, let's just store it up and you can save it forever. That's not really the design decisions that they've made so far with that, but it is something they are aware of, and it's maybe something they'll experiment with going forward in the future. So like I said, maybe a bit of like hopeful news there, but no direct confirmation if that'll be upgraded and updated or not as of right now. But overall, a couple of things you might have missed in terms of news and some future updates here. Definitely some cool stuff coming on the horizon though, for sure. That being said, that is going to wrap things up for this one. If you enjoyed the video, do me a favor and drop a like on it. And of course, if you're new here, you want to guarantee you're always up to date with all things going on between Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone, be sure to hit that subscribe button on your way out. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.